Today we're talking about everything you missed in yesterday's Liberty County update. Yesterday I live streamed after the update and it was a lot of fun checking out the update with you all, because usually I stream before the update so I don't actually get to check it out with you all live. And thank you to everyone watching the stream, because we actually managed to find out some things about this update that I didn't know you could do really. So first of all, we're going to purchase a spray can from the tool store. Then what you're going to want to do is go into Mafia and you're going to start a Mafia. I'm call this the best, I guess. Once your Mafia has been created, and you do have the Mafia or the criminal, I can't remember the exact name for the game pass, but once you have the game pass where it allows you to change the color of the Mafia, let's set this to a bright pink, shall we? Then we get out our spray can, and as you can see, the spray paints are bright pink. So we can go and place one down like this. Now this only applies to these ones, as you can see all these kind of non-images. I think these are vectors almost. And you can see if we change this maybe to like a blue, we save that and we get out our spray can again. We can paste something else on. As you can see, oh, there we go. It's a nice blue. So it's honestly pretty cool. You can use some of these to help your role plays. Like, you know, some of these like LOL and headphones, they're probably not going to help you for role plays, except if you're actually graffitiing a wall. However, some of these like this triangle, stop sign, some of these could be useful in some ways. Even the square there. I guess theoretically, if you wanted to do like a role play where you had to get everyone to line up, like a military lineup, I'm not exactly sure what you call it, but theoretically you can do this. They do have to be placed far apart, but as you can see there, it does work. So I guess that's a nice, neat use of it. Now moving on, next up. In private servers, we have a new command. If you go into the server settings and you search up cache, you can see drop cache on death. And essentially, if we get this enabled, and we just go ahead and do the command. Right, so if it doesn't drop if you use command. However, usually if you do die in game, you will drop cache. However, private servers can disable this feature, which is realistic because it doesn't exactly happen in real life. So it's a nice feature. I'd recommend turning that off for private servers, and it's just another nice feature we can use. Up next is, in my opinion, one of the most exciting parts about this update, because if you've been around the channel for a while, you know I love the caves, you know I love the secrets in Liberty County, all the Easter eggs, that sort of stuff. However, if we make our way in our Bugatti through these rough terrain and conditions down to High Rock Park, you will notice that the caves have been updated, specifically the mines underneath the criminal base, which I hope to see the developers actually continue to update, and which is what I believe they'll be doing, and continuing a mini lore, or a mini kind of like storyline behind the game, which I personally am a massive fan on. So thank you to the developers. Heading inside the criminal base, as you can see, if we drop down in the back room here, this was added in the last update. Okay, most of you will know, or a lot of you will know, that this has been here for about 2 weeks now, as you can see, the mines. However, down here, this used to be completely blocked up, but it looks like the caves have actually kind of fallen in. You can see the structure there. We've got some rubble, and do I have actually, there we go, I have a flashlight, there you go. So you can see we've got some kind of, what do you call that, rocks? Yeah, I guess some rocks, debris all over the place. It looks like the structural beams have fallen down, and you can see it goes to darkness. Now, that isn't all. That is not all of the updates, because you can see if we go down this tunnel here, this used to be blocked up, but now we can actually head down here. Now, there still is a wall here, so we can't actually get through. However, with the trusty help of mod commands, we can teleport over and into this area here, which I'm not sure we're supposed to be here. However, look, as you can see, so this kind of carries on but stops. However, it looks like we've got more tracks leading down here in another kind of cave mine, and then we've also got more caves down here, which leads all the way down there. But you can see here, it does look like they have massive plans for the underground mining. And if we go in FreeCam, actually, you can see this extends quite a way. All of this underneath here is new. None of this was here before. So it's actually very exciting. And I really do hope to see the developers continuing to improve and update these cave systems and mines, and basically create like a mini lore, mini storyline behind the game. That is what I'm a big fan of at the moment. Hopping over to Discord, as you can see, we've got some images of how the lightning works. And you can see here, this exploded just underneath this person in the news van. Now, as far as we're aware, it's very hard to get struck by lightning, and as of right now, no one has been struck by lightning directly. So if you do get struck by lightning, drop it in my Discord server, send some photos over. I would be very interested to see, does this actually damage you, or what happens really? But you can see here the lightning bolt struck just underneath them. You can kind of see the smoke and the explosion a bit underneath the ground there. We'll most likely be making a myth busting video on my main channel later on in this week, and this will most likely be part of it. Trying to get struck by lightning. It's probably going to be pretty hard, but if you do find any cheap method, do let us know in the comments below, because we will be trying to bust the myth. Can you get struck by lightning in ERLC? Last thing, a lot of people did notice this, but if you head inside buildings, the rain sound changes. It is the most soothing thing I've ever heard. We were talking about this on my stream yesterday, but yeah, if you want to experience this for yourself, hop into a server. Once it's raining, head inside and just kind of sit back, relax, and chill. It is an honestly really relaxing sound. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy and maybe found some things out that you did not originally find in the update. A lot of people don't realize, but this is my second channel, so if you do enjoy the content, please do consider subscribing and stay tuned for more videos in the future.